Alright, we live.
Alright, matter of fact, with this one, did you want to set up some shots or you think you should be good?
No, we should be good this one. Yeah, this episode be good.
Alright, so boom, we're gonna get right here and welcome world to another episode of Yatta Debates. And
hey y'all.
She gets on my fucking nerves, first and foremost. Let me get that out the window right here for episode 37. Just blatantly interrupted me. That was so rude. Like
I thought you were done.
He's so hurt.
You said hey y'all. I said hey y'all after you said welcome to another episode of Yatta Debates. You were done.
Like just straight interrupt me. Anyway, welcome world to another episode of Yatta Debates, episode 37 here. I know we've kind of been ghosting a little bit, but we are back and we have a full house here today. So Midori, how you doing today?
I'm dope as hell.
Dope as hell. Shelly, how you doing today?
I'm lit as usual.
And E, how you doing?
Black, blessed, and highly favored.
Black, blessed, and highly flavored. So
Flavor! How you saying flavor?
He thought he had one until you said flavored.
You know what? But I think that was actually a good one because it's the representation of how flavored we are.
Okay. Say that.
We as being the Black Collective. Let me say that. The Black Collective.
You're black now.
We season.
Oh
Let me check my birth certificate. Let me see what it say. Let me check my ID card. I gotta check my black card. I mean, I don't really care for macaroni and cheese, so.
You're not black.
You don't like baked mac and cheese?
Not really. I've never really been
Oh
like a
my
mac and
God.
cheese person. So.
That's
I
wild.
think he
What?
was.
Is it the mac or is it the cheese that does it?
I'm not really like a cheese person.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I'll eat it here and there, but it's just like even like shit like Alfredo, like I don't even really fuck with Alfredo like that, quite honestly. Don't look at me like that.
I'm just
We're
wondering
just
what else
trying
you
to
don't
understand.
eat. Yeah, I mean, I don't eat like cornbread and
I'll eat
niggas
cornbread.
can't-
What?
What?
Alright,
Disgusting.
you thank you.
No.
Alright,
What's disgusting?
it's
Cornbread.
disgusting.
Y'all probably had
It's-
bad cornbread.
Nah, I done had a few cornbreads around the way,
Was
even
it
down
moist
south.
cornbread?
It was
or
moist, but it's still nasty. Like, there's no point to me for it. Like, all that cornmeal for what? Like my
Like if
mouth
I
is dry.
have to eat it, like if y'all don't got cake, I'm gonna put some syrup on it or something, and
That's
then
not
I'm gonna
bad.
get through it.
What the
That's
fuck?
some fat nigga shit, but it's not
What the
bad.
fuck?
Listen, I'm a fat nigga on the inside, my
I
heart.
feel
So
you.
yeah, I'll do that, but it's just on the regular. Ain't nobody eating that shit. Like I'm
So
sorry.
let me ask you this.
Not on the
What's,
regular, but
what's your plate looking like on Thanksgiving without cornbread?
Thick as fuck.
What
What you
is
talking
that?
That shit
about?
lonely as hell.
Everything else. Mad meat.
No, I
Turkey ham, turkey
Starches.
don't like sweet
Listen,
potato.
Potato
What?
salad.
Sweet
All right,
potato,
you gotta
good
get
God.
out.
That shit
Like,
trash, bro. That shit trash.
What you talking about?
Sweet potato
Yams?
salad.
All right, sweet potatoes with like the marshmallows roasted on
That's
top.
See, now,
disgusting.
now you're
bacon.
doing too
Like-
much.
With the
now you're doing too
I'm
much.
sorry, with the spices. You understand? They don't know what they talking about.
I like
don't
my
wanna talk
potatoes
about
with
that.
butter, maybe some spice on it, but not no fucking. I don't like it sweet.
Like
It
a
tastes
garlic
weird.
potato with like the scallions in it. You talking about a baked potato? I can
Yeah,
understand
but I don't like
that.
sweet potato. Like I don't like yams.
Y'all probably listen to 6ix9ine. I'm convinced.
Don't ever disrespect me like
Y'all
that.
always
It's crazy.
Absolutely
man.
not.
It's crazy.
You don't listen
I'm
to
kidding.
snitch music. I can't
Thank
play
you.
spades.
You do listen
Thank
to
you.
Snitch.
That's
I
fair,
appreciate
though.
you because I can't play spades
either.
either. I always got sent away from
Actually,
the
you know what? I learned how to
Revoke your
play.
black card. Revoke your black
No.
card.
No,
Revoke your black card.
I was not taught. This is supposed to be something that's passed down. This is
funny
ancestry.
as hell.
Somebody messed up.
Wait.
Listen, I even went to jail and I didn't get taught spades, okay? So I don't know nothing. Like,
You know,
You
so
say
you
that
know
like-
spades, Yatta.
You said what?
You know spades?
Oh yeah, I fucks with y'all.
Man, man.
Look at his face.
Oh my goodness. Like,
he
what-
seemed so
what-
disappointed when we all said we couldn't play. Like, he already
Teach me,
knew
man.
this
What
summer
the
the
fuck?
table was done.
But my thing is
Listen.
this, right? Like you said, you didn't even learn like when you went to jail. Like that's the place you go to learn how to play spades.
Yeah.
That's where everybody learn apparently.
For real? You
Oh,
learn how
yeah.
to play cards? You don't got nothing better to do than play cards, watch TV, and fight niggas. Like, that's
I
it.
mean,
Like,
maybe dice, but like spades.
No,
and
they don't
shit.
have dice in there. They have cards. You get cards.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't know because I've never been to jail.
Because you're not
Well,
black.
well,
Like, that's
for
the
me.
difference. There's
I haven't been to jail.
I'm not letting them.
She's crazy.
I'm not letting them get my
Oh,
privilege. I'm
shit.
getting off that. But,
Yeah.
but speaking of that and something that I said, how do y'all feel about this 6ix9ine situation? Is this thing something? And this is what I want to know: is the whole rap game fucked up now because of this?
No, I just feel like that's just a fragment because 6ix9ine's not. I don't feel like his contribution to hip hop is big enough for it to fuck up anything. Really,
Oh, yeah,
honestly and
right.
truly, it's just more so the principle of it. It's more like, all right, snitches shouldn't be out. You knew what you signed up for when you joined the gang life.
Fact.
And then you go and telling people, talking about you don't want to do 60 years. Well, sir, you shouldn't be indulging in activities that could cause you to get something of 60 years.
But this is the thing that I want to question, right? Does this now open the floodgate to more people who like this, who know that they can sustain a fan base, right, without giving a fuck about any kind of consequences? Like, let's say somebody, let's
existed already though.
They did. They were flying under the radar. 6ix9ine just don't give a fuck. But you have to think.
He just got it off the.
He has to be moved from location to location because he's not safe.
Nigga can't even
He's
leave
living
the
in
house.
fear. Like he's not living no life. He's not living a life of value. He's in fear all the time, watching over his shoulders. So the only thing he can do is make bully music, really honestly and truly, until somebody clip him. That's really
inside in a closet. And that's the thing about this little nigga. And he's not even a nigga. That's another thing.
Yeah, that was another thing too. He's not even.
You ain't about that. Like, you're not about this shit. You're not even from the culture in the first place to understand what hip hop is. I was telling somebody the other day. The reason why hip hop is dead for real is because when hip hop came out, hip hop was really an opportunity for niggas on the block to be able to express themselves, to talk about how they gotta sell fucking drugs on the block just to feed their daughter and keep their mom's lights on because they back at her house, and how they gotta be in the fucking street, how they running with their boys and that's all they got because they ain't got no, brothers, or their brothers got killed in the street type shit.
It wasn't flashy.
Now it's all this flashy. Oh, I got cars, I got clothes, I got that.
It was a story to tell back when it started.
It was a story about like us. It was a story like really going
the unsung story of the hood.
So
like
this little rainbow hair rabbit ass nigga ain't shit, like on some real shit. And if you hear this,
speak to these niggas, Midori.
Yeah, and y'all for real, like if y'all could see me like on some real shit, stop hyping this nigga up, cause y'all really I know that niggas be on some self-hate shit, but that's really some self-hate shit as far as your culture. Don't rep that.
But see, this is what happens, right? And we see this with like any kind of underground form of art. Like once it sustains like a certain amount of attention, of course it's going to get commercial. And like this is the thing. It's just like it's to the point where like hip hop is one of like if not the most popular genre of music out right now.
It's influential as well too.
So it's just like the morals and the principles that it once held is not. I don't think it's sustained anymore. You know what I mean?
No, after the 2000s, it was over when they let any and everybody get famous for any song.
For real, when Nas made that song, "Hip Hop Is Dead," that was really like.
I think he was too early on that sentiment coming out.
He was kind of calling it from a couple.
He seen the direction of where it was going. You have to think about it. A lot of our favorite artists are behind the scenes, and they see up and coming artists. They see who the labels are about to put on.
And Nas is a pioneer.
So they're hearing that and seeing that, and they're like, "Nah, this is over with. Like this is the direction y'all going. It's done."
Nas was in there when hip hop was at its peak, and even before it was at its peak, when again niggas was out.
Ether, so the best track out. Just want to say that.
I'm saying like Nas was only talking about when Queensbridge Nas for real. That was real hip hop because that was a nigga talking about what he was really doing out there in the projects and out and moving weight in the street and shit like that. So he has the seat to be able to sit down and be like 6ix9ine. Nah, fuck this shit. This shit is over. Like, because he was there in the early 90s. He's been there. Like, hip-hop started in, like, the late 70s, 80s, but he was there when it took off. Yeah. So I'll listen if Nas say hip-hop is dead.
This is one thing that I wanna ask, right? So, in the place that it is in right now is, like, hip-hop, well, let's say rap. Is rap reflecting the culture, or is the culture reflecting what's going on in the music scene? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or is it just like one of those things, like it's like a tennis court, like they both play off each other?
They both play off of each other. Think about all the things that happen in the culture that goes back into the rap music, and it comes right back. It's like they're going back and forth. There's nothing.
Hey, how you
I don't think it's dead though, cause I listen to Drake chants and all these fucking niggas from that era. Like when they go overseas, this motherfuckers spray painting, breakdancing, all that shit. The concerts out before they show up. So like it's still alive, but over there, like people don't really appreciate it over here because everything's fast paced. Like as soon as you get it, you shit it out.
So you listen to British rap?
Huh?
You listen to British rap?
I listen to everything.
You like British drill?
Huh?
You like British drill music?
Fuck that shit.
That's what's up. I mean, I kind of caught wind of it like early because my cousin lived out there for a little bit. He used to DJ out there, and he kind of put me on to like Dizzy Rascal, like way back when. So I was just like, yo, this shit. At the time it was different, you know, I'm like, this is alright, but I mean now I don't really listen too much.
I feel like you're getting the hang of it now, like with better beats, and better flows. Because before it was more like it wasn't really like the pockets kind of weird. Like I was fucking with the pockets, but now I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, but I mean it's one of those things again, like this is what I was talking about, that it opens up the floodgate from people who don't necessarily come from that culture where it originated, but they still can gain a name for themselves. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I think that's one of the things that we also have to consider. Like, not everybody stands on those principles that hip hop stand for, but they can still go in there over hip hop beats and just be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, something that's so popular, you can't really control it. Like,
yeah, it's just
like a household name. Like, you don't really own it anymore.
My thing is make sure it's a positive contribution to hip hop and what it actually stands for. Don't be coming in. I don't care, y'all. I see your face. I'm gonna tear into these niggas. Cause for real, don't come in here wrecking house if you ain't build it. That's all I'm saying. If you coming in here, pay homage. That's it. Don't come in here making this shit just look like some riffraff. Like, this really started on real brick and concrete foundation.
Well, how do y'all feel about the people that like kind of like, I want to say back in 6ix9ine in this time, like, oh, I would have did the same shit.
They're snitches.
They gotta know. They would get handled the way
those would be the people that you would have to worry about when you do something illegal around them. They telling on your ass.
Those are the people that talk on the computer because they can't come outside like him because they're scared. So that's my take.
That's where their opinion holds the most weight, because you're not gonna go out in a regular normal society like this, sitting down with people and somebody be like, yeah, I fuck with what 6ix9ine said. Like, niggas getting knocked the fuck out
like this. Please.
No, it's not happening. I mean, yes, snitches do walk around and live freely now in this day and age because everyone's afraid of the consequences.
Yeah.
Once you start getting football numbers thrown at you, nobody really wants to sit down and do that time unless you know you can get away with it or you feel like you can get away with it.
Paying him and you're going to give him security. Of course he's going to be sitting here going to the studio talking all that shit because he's.
But if he was a regular dude going to a studio out down maybe on like one of these streets out here and he was from out here, he would have been clipped. They would have been found him at the gas station and it would have been over. We would have been reading about it in the paper the next day.
But I feel like we all know somebody like 6ix9ine that's mad loud, mad extra, just like to make it seem like they're not like that, but they like that on some bullshit.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't even really listen to too much rap like anymore. Like over like the past couple years for real. Like when they tell me like, oh, you checked so and so album, I'm like, not really. You know what I mean? It's only like it's only really like a select artist that I really like keep in touch with. But like when they told me like, oh yeah, 6ix9ine came, I'm like, who?
You ain't listen to that Young Thug Chris Brown album?
Not really, no.
Nah?
I can't listen to a man named Young Thug. I just haven't brought myself to that level yet. No.
That's funny.
Like I listen to like some of the tracks that like might come on the radio, like the London. Like I fucks with the London, but I'm never gonna sit there and like, oh, let me listen to a whole Young Thug album.
I think it's because I make music, so I'm like listening to everything, just absorbing the sound, seeing where the culture at right now.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I'll check out, like, different things, like, like alternative R&B. Like,
I love alternative R&B.
Like,
good.
Yeah, like electronic, more like productions and things like that. Like, I can't really. Yeah, like.
Y'all already know, I listen to French house music, so.
And I was just telling her.
French house? Okay, I gotta bookmark that because that sounds good.
It's so amazing. Like, they take old disco songs and remix them into new funky beats.
Alright.
Listen, SoundCloud got a whole selection of them on there just in case you want to know. Yes.
And I was just telling Midori, like, I've been checking out like a lot of Thundercat music, and I'm just like, yo, he's funny as hell in some of his music. The Dragon Ball do-rag. Like, but like I fucks with his music. Like I really like the production of it. Like
if you like that, you probably like Flying Lotus. If you fuck with Flying Lotus. He's on that same psychedelic wave.
Yeah, so and I mean like Kate Tronada, of course. You know what I
started my
like dope, amazing for real.
You like Anderson .Paak and shit.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that type of shit. Like I fuck with more like because I like the production of it. But like I'm not even gonna stunt. Like when the Baby came out, like I hear like a lot of shit that sounded like his, and it's like the production is not really that intricate. You know what I mean? It's just like a bass line, the drum. Like dum dum dum, just like
and the nigga screaming.
Yeah, but repetition is part of what makes something good. Like
like
that's how you want something that people can remember.
I wasn't fucking with the second album though. Like the one that just came out. Blame It on the Baby. I ain't listened to it.
I like it.
I ain't listened to it yet.
Yeah, and I heard Kirk and I was just like, okay, I fucks with Kirk.
I fuck with Kirk. I fuck with Blank Blank. That's my album right there. Blank Blank is my album. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's my shit. I play it start to finish. Like that's my shit.
Is that the shit with is Ashley on there?
No, Ashley isn't on there. That's the one with 21. The one with four times the stunner. That's Blank Blank. Yeah, 4 times. That's gone. Yeah, I fuck with that one.
I don't think I heard that either.
Y'all need to listen to that next song. Is that song right there? That's the first song on the album. That's that.
I don't know. Like because I was listening, because I would be seeing people's career. I was listening to him like when he was still in North Carolina. And then the niggas blow up. I don't know. I just stopped listening. Cause it get like too.
You one of them niggas?
Nah, not like that. Not like that. It's just I see the career blossoming, but I'm like I'm trying to find like the next new nigga.
I feel you.
Like so I'm still listening to new shit, so I can always just come back to it because I know like he don't really need the streams right now for me because again everybody else like.
And you know what? Like I don't know. Like right now it's like in a weird space where I really haven't been checking out for too much new music because I haven't really been listening to like a lot of music. Like you know like my routine is like all thrown off where it's just like. Because it's fucking quarantine shit, so it's just like I'll listen to some shit here and there, but I can't even remember the last time.
I listen to new playlists every week.
Time, yeah.
I go into Apple Music and just go and look at different playlists from different genres and just run it back and just see what I find in there.
Like I was
listening new shit or some new old shit.
New whatever.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there be songs out there I never even heard of. I'm like, this is
songs
heat right
like
here. Then I throw it on for people low key. I'm like,
and you know what it is?
Sitting in the corner putting your playlist on.
It's kind of like it's like right now specifically because of this lockdown shit. It's like real oversaturated. So I'm like I don't even know what the fuck I want to listen to. I'm just going there. I'm just like play. I'm like this shit ain't hitting. Play. This shit ain't hitting. Fuck it.
A couple. You know what? You probably like Don Toliver. Y'all listen to Don Toliver?
Not really.
Y'all know who that is?
I know who that is.
I've heard the name, but I can't.
He dropped 2 good projects, Heaven and Hell, and then he got I forget what the first one was, but like you'll fuck with it. It's a good like vibe, like really spacey music. Light some candles and
I've been listening to Canadian people.
I've been listening to
like
Sabrina
Drake,
Claudio.
Division,
Like
she good.
She's candlelight music.
Yeah.
She's from like Miami, like from the peninsula part. So it's like her music's like spacey and dreamy kinda. Yeah, so I rock with her.
You'll probably fuck with Division too.
I fuck with them.
Yeah.
I do hard. Like for
what's that name?
Division. DVSN.
Oh yeah.
I love them.
Let me be quiet. Look, that song.
I love that. I love Too Deep. I love POV.
I like all that.
Mood, Claim. What? Gonna take time. Like.
You know, we're gonna take the debate over to that side of the room because this shit is just like.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
You don't know. You don't know Division.
You don't like this new R&B shit, dog.
I thought you listened to alternative R&B. That's
I
what
I know, but like I said,
Daniel
like
Caesar,
like,
I love
Daniel
Caesar.
Caesar. But like I said,
Brent
more,
Fayaz. Oh my god, I love him.
More,
Me and y'all to get into it about Brent.
Because like I don't think
because you don't understand him. That's why.
No, I don't really think his like when I listen to his projects, it's not really like anything that's impactful. You know what I mean? Like it's not
it's
like
more like he's just saying what he's going through as an artist.
Yeah, like and I mean like
and I get it.
And not for nothing, like to me, his songwriting is like extremely lazy. Like,
no, he's just telling you what it is right now.
Yeah.
It's not deeper than that. It's just what you're getting from this song. That's what he's going through.
But and the thing is, like, I think he has an amazing voice, but it's just like the songs just don't resonate with me. Not all of them. Like I like Missing Out.
I understand that.
And Came Right Back. Like that was dope. But like other than that, it's.
But that's all the same shit though. Like he's just saying like what he's going through, what he's experiencing.
But like I said,
he's not trying to. Some people try to be deep.
Yeah, I think he uses his voice in the production of those. I think they're amazing. But like other songs, like Fuck the World, I'm like this is.
I just
so
get it.
I'm like.
But I got that.
I'm like this
I felt that.
I didn't hear it, so I didn't receive it yet.
But Daniel Caesar, like I just like when he creates a body of work, I feel like it's more artistic. Like I just like the entire production of it. You know what I mean?
Everybody's different.
I mean, I know, and I'm saying I just don't fuck with
some niggas. Brent on Demon Time. Some niggas is on Daffodil Time.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, like, and again, like, just listening to like the production of it, it wasn't like anything. I was just like, oh, I gotta listen to it again.
Shit?
Huh? Yeah.
Maybe it's the speakers you listen to. You listen to big speakers, so you can really get.
I mean, I played it through speakers, headphones. The first thing I heard Saunders song like back when it first came out. Like, I mean, even back then, I was just like, I wasn't like wildly impressed.
Yeah. It wasn't off the drugs. I was off the drugs.
You gotta be under the influence to enjoy some of this music. I'm not gonna lie to you. You gotta be a little bit something.
In the back.
I mean, but if
something.
If that's the case, if I gotta be high or drunk to feel your music, then
you don't have to.
It's just like hanging out the window.
You feel it more when you're off to like a little.
Certain songs hit harder when you high.
I know you don't listen to music and smoke before.
Oh yeah.
So you know what that shit is like. So don't act you heard that? Oh yeah.
Like, but even when I go back and check it, when I'm sober, I'm just like, yeah, it's still fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with your ears, just I don't
Open
know.
up. You're more open to shit.
Yeah, like come on.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because
you like this nigga bullshit.
no, because like I've been there, but then there'll be
Yeah.
like situations when I come back to it and I'm sober. I'm just like, yeah, I was high because this ain't really that. This not really hitting. It's not really hitting like I thought it was. One shit that I did fuck with when I was high and like I was surprised with it was like this is like way back. It was like a song called "Hypnotized" on Tidal's Black Thoughts. I'm not sure if it was 1 or 2. I'm just like, yo, if this nigga made more shit like this, I would fuck with him.
You said Tiger?
Yeah, "Hypnotized." That shit was like, I'm like,
Tiger got hits that
no, but like this was him like really like I'm just like, yo, this is like fire right here.
Don't like taste, right?
I don't like Tiger.
I don't fuck
Here you go.
I got into an argument with a DJ in New
Taking on
Brunswick
another
because
light
all he
shit,
wanted
nigga.
he wanted to throw on Mad Tiger during this party. I was like, sir, there's females in this party. Play something
including
else.
him. I don't want to hear him. So I'm gonna have to take him off the radio.
And I mean, I'm not sitting here saying like I'm a Tiger fan, but I'm just saying particularly like that was one of the songs that I was just like, yo,
that's cool.
I'm like, this nigga's fire.
I don't know. I understand song structure. Something like the way he writing it just makes sense. Like
It doesn't
you go and
resonate
get a
with
hit
me.
out of it. Just because the repetition, like taste and shit like that, with
Yeah.
the samples from Hitmaker and shit, like.
Yeah. Do you
gonna
feel
get
like
a
at that
fucking
point
project.
it's like is there a formula to like
Of course there's a
creating
formula.
hits, or is
There's
it
a
just like
formula.
I mean, like I don't know, because you know sometimes you think certain shit is trending, but then somebody kind of does something like left field and you kind of get like thrown off and surprised. Like when Doja Cat did "Say So," like I expected Juicy to be a
Also
hit,
crap.
I mean,
but
you
when
go-
I heard
you go
"Say
on
So,"
YouTube, like just like it's like 3 certain chords that are like in every hit song. Like you can, there's a process to it, and there's like a repetition to it. Like you want a line, like you gotta have like a line that you know it's like, oh, this is a attention grabber. You know people gonna say it like when they hear it, like, hey yo, must be the money, or you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That hook really got it, cause honestly, like I've been listening to her since 2014, and all her songs, like
You said who?
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat?
yeah, I've been listening to her since 2014. Like her music is dope as shit, and it's real spacey and real dreamy and real cool. But she's also a rapper. She sings, she raps. She's like, I won't even say.
She do producing too?
Yeah, she produces her own shit. She'll do like her own videos at home and stuff like that. Like her video to So High and her video to Move, she did that in her room with like her green screen and shit like that. So it's just like I really appreciate that creativity. She's got personality, she's funny as shit, but it's just like she's been in the game for a while. Say So got her the acknowledgement because she's been on the run like bro and doing like Juicy, but with that repetition, like the chorus and everything like that, and also just it's a catchy song. Like that's a catchy song to go on the radio. She been had hella hits since 14, so she been out like, and she been had like her albums. But Say So really is gonna help her to like skyrocket. Honestly, she been going. She did Juicy. What else did she do? She did the song Rules.
Isn't that with Tiger?
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't, and I'm gonna tell you something too. Even though I'm calling Juicy out, I'm proud of her for that song. I watched clips of it, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really listen to Tiger, so I didn't really want to hear him.
Well,
It's not even like I listen.
You know what? I think that was like one of those like.
I listen to it because it's Doja's. I'm not gonna listen to it because Tiger's on there. I'm listening to it because it's her project.
I think that was one of those label things because I remember A Boogie said that about when they did Drowning and they put Kodak on the thing. He was like, well, yeah, that was like a label decision. It was just like, it was like, yeah, just get a popping artist on there and just to boost the numbers up some, you know what I mean?
Because I just don't see Tiger sitting there. I don't see Doja sitting there wanting to, like...
I mean, because the thing, you got to think, like, once we get past, like, the artistry, it's just, like, it really is a political thing that goes on behind all of that.
It's all just marketing.
Yeah, when you
it's marketing and popularity.
When you go into, like, things like marketing and promotion, like
Look at Megan Thee Stallion.
Why is your leg shaking?
My bad.
Like, calm down. Like, you got, like...
Excuse me. I'm trying to refrain from going in on you. I've been looking at you. I'm just trying to chill today.
What did I do?
Let me just chill today, Yatta.
You want to go on?
I seen the shirt before y'all seen it, okay? So I know the shirt, I know the jacket already. Okay? I seen it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I didn't have nothing to say. I'm just saying, Yatta, my leg was shaking. Let me be lit in my moment here, okay?
Yeah, but I mean, I see it out the corner of my eye. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that?